Music City, USA, Nissan Stadium in Nashville. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, this is a real test this season for Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding. As you know, a very dramatic and emotional breakup with Lane Kiffin last year, but the players rallied around Coach Golding to make a run in the college football playoff. Now, can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the ball first. And here comes the junior running back. If you like running the football, we've got a couple. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback.
There's some room. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they have the first points of the game. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Makes the catch. It's Foreman. Runs through a man. He might have some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Finds a tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay.
Throws toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Lewis! All wideouts, no backs. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off Isaac Brown. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They'll start on the ground with Brown. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Brown again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Trying to beat the D deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down. Offense in an empty set. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. On target to the left. Terrific run after the catch, but the question is, will it stand? The flag is out, and let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes second and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Knocked away at the last minute, and that looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense takes. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Did the work himself. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. A give to Brown. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big.
Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be...
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab on the shot. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. From the gun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to... They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and they'll lose a few yards. Fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack,